to new system test 1. You might be wondering, why is it the new system test and not just system test 5? Well, that's because I have a different panel up. I'm really excited to show you this, and that panel is the Notifier SFP2402. So you guys might recognize this layout. This is actually a rebranded Firelight MS2, and it works great. I actually had when I had the DSC system up, but the only problem with DSC systems is it's limited to 12 volts, 300 milliamps. So it's limited to the alarms I can put on it. So I'm using this as my main panel now. As you can see, we're not using the NAC. This NAC does not work properly. This NAC constantly outputs a voltage of negative 0.3 when it's not an alarm. And when it's in alarm, it only outputs a voltage of 0.3. So this NAC unfortunately does not work. However, I'll tell you about the method I use to bypass that. So as you can see, there's a yellow wire. It goes from the negative of the 24 volt resettable power to the common on the alarm relay. And then there's another wire on the normally open of the alarm relay that goes to the negative of the alarm, which is the system sensor SCW. And then the positive of the alarm goes to the positive of the 24 volt resettable power. So basically this is using the auxiliary power and the relay. So if you have a working NAC, you can also use this as for audible silence on 4-wire devices. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I just figured out how to do that too. So yeah. So I'm gonna close that and show you the rest of the devices. So right here we have the system sensor 2151 on zone 2. So this detector, I like the look of it a lot. It looks like the Firelight SD355, except this is conventional, because obviously you can't use adjustable detectors on a conventional system. It just won't work. So yeah, this works great, and yeah. Next device, we have the Firelight BG12. This is on zone 1, and you've seen this before, so I'm not going to go too in-depth with it. I think this is new. We have a Simplex 4999001. So this is addressable. However, I wired it directly to the switch, or the button, so whenever I pull it, it'll just act as conventional. And this is on zone 1. Here is the KAC BF370R, I think it's called. This is a conventional call point. It's the type of initiating device, like a pull station they use up in Europe and a bunch of other countries. So let's go ahead and start with activating the first device. And since you've never seen this device on this channel yet, we're gonna pull it first. Here we go. As you can see, it does work. I'm gonna acknowledge that. And this is not silenceable, so if I get a horn strobe on here, it will not be able to be silenced, kind of like how the DSC PC5020 was. You'd have to reset the system in order to silence it. So now I'm going to insert my key, and we can re-alarm actually, since, it's not a horn strobe. We're not going to re-alarm every time because obviously there's no point. So I'm just going to use a magnet. This is not an approved way of testing it. In a real, fire alarm inspection, they would actually get they'd use like something called can smoke. It's basically an aerosol can that triggers a smoke detector. as you can see, it's activated. That's reset. So now we can reset and we don't have to worry about silencing it because there's no point. Press and hold acknowledge so that, there we go. Okay, so yeah, I still have the keypad here. I might move that soon because I'm actually going to put the DSC system in here. And now we're going to activate the BG12. Actually, no, we're going to do the call point first. So to do that, just press. This is a break glass model. So when you press it, it's supposed to be permanently activated, but I just have tape on it, so it's not permanently activated. So now we've activated it. We're going to realarm with the BG12. And now we're going to pause the video and reset the call point since that's kind of hard to reset. Okay, it's been reset. Let me get my key since I put it down. So now to insert it and reset. That was kind of short, but we're gonna do something even cooler. So this panel, as you can see, has a supervisory system. Now, there's no supervisory relay. You'd have to get an MS4 for that. But you can have supervisory on here if you want to do something. So, like, to enable it, for zone 1, slide dip switch 4 to the on position, which is right on this side. And now, if you pull it, and you can change it from non-latching to latching. That basically means, latching means that you need to reset the panel in order to clear it. Non-latching means that once you reset the device, it clears, just like it did. So now I'm going to there we go. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like the video. That'd be greatly appreciated. If you like what you see and want to see more, please leave a subscription and also turn on notifications. Anyway, guys, see you guys next time. Goodbye.